What's going on, my dudes and dudettes, and whatever else you might be? No judgment here. I'm 30 minutes late because I was in a conversation. Good business conversation. Business talk. I was talking business. Talking about that biz nasty. You know what I'm saying, dog? Know what I'm talking about? Know what I'm getting at? You feel me, dog? You feel me, dog? You know, we out here. We live in life, keeping it real. HTMX, PONG, featuring Deastl. We're in the technology category, and I'm streaming from the studio here in Atlanta, Georgia, live from Atlanta. It's Thursday night, and we are broadcasting on X.com. That is fantastic. Let's throw a post up. This is fantastic. This is good stuff. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitch.tv. Excuse the burp. Excuse the slapping the table. It's just how I do. It's just what I do. It's the way I live, man. You know, slapping the table is part of my religion, frankly. We are going to get into storyblocks.com. We're going to be playing some music. Deastl might show up. He might not. We'll see. But let's get a little music going. Today we will be continuing with the HTMX PONG. His H, Tizzy, is X, Pizzong. Am I right, boys, or am I right? Let's get right into it. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Hop into that HTMX PONG, dog. Let me open up Discord in case Deastl wants to show up. That's going to be some good times. Good times create soft men create bad times create hard men, and hard men create good times. And here, we are here to be hard and time. I don't know what that means. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that on a live broadcast, but, you know, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. We're here for the weird moments, the fun moments, the wacky moments, the goofs, the gaffs, the get D. You know what I'm talking about? Goofs, gaffs, and giggity T. What kind of music do we play? Electronic? Yeah, let's go with the electronic. Instruments, I don't care. You know, synth music. You know, I'm not even going to say synth music. It's all electronic. It's going to be synth. Vocals, no vocals. What else we got? Tempo, doesn't matter. Duration, don't care. Moods. Let's go epic, mood, instrumental, whatnot. Playing Now or Never by Sleeping Ghost. All right. This music kind of slaps. It's kind of moving. All right. Let's hop into it. What's going on? It is I, Nate. We are here today drinking bubbly. I would be drinking Spindrift, but they still refuse to sponsor me. Those bastards. Glug, glug, glug. Glug, glug, glug. That's what I have to say about it. Okay. This song kind of slaps. Ooh. Okay. Let's throw open the old terminal. Alacrity is up. So last we left off, we'd actually made some pretty good progress on HTMX PONG. And this is totally unreadable. Let me run Pape Changer real quick. This is no better. Let's hop into my space papes. These are the best ones for readability, I think. Let's open up a new tab. CD. Source, GitHub, npmail, HTMX PONG. Fantastic. Get status. What's in here? I've updated pong.template. Great. Get diff. What did I update? Oh, that thing. I don't know if that fixed anything, but whatever. Git add a, git commit -m, stuff, things, git push, origin, main. Let's cat todo.txt. So we need a nice landing page, mobile controls, an end condition, and fixed constant refresh locks up div. So the constant refresh locks up div is going to be a hassle. The end condition is probably the most necessary thing because there's no way to finish the game. Mobile controls, that's just going to be drawing a bunch of boxes on top of the screen and then having each of them move the Pong paddle. Another thing we want to add to 2.text, is we're going to add, what's it called? Speed up the ball as time goes on. So we'll do that as well. So we'll add that to to-do.text. So that'll be fun. This will be good. So let's throw down an end condition. Honestly, frankly. So let's open up Vim game state / game.go. So what you'll notice is there's nothing to determine whether or not the game has been won. So we have this case left when, right when started. We're not using the case left when or the case right when. So the easy solution is to just at the end, just say if g dot pad r dot where am I keeping track of the score? I swear the score is being held somewhere in here. G dot score r. Okay. If g dot score r is greater than I don't know, what are we planning to 10? And then we'll say g dot status game state equals our right when, and then we'll do the same thing on the left. Very simple. No need to make this complicated. Score L is greater than 10, and this is going to be left when. So then we just need to add in a couple little things to make it so that this says who's won. So this then returns nothing if, let's see. This will return nothing, and then what we'll do is we will maybe just run a go routine that just says, what we'll do is we'll just say end game G. And what this will do is we'll say go in game, and then we'll just have a function called in game. Ooh, this is a bad idea. I'm not going to do that. Never mind. We'll figure something out. So now we'll give it a game state of a win, and then we'll open up game state / server.go, and we need to deal with it when the game has been won. Ooh. This song kind of slaps. So this game update game update requests. I think this is the one where we're playing the game. So then we'll just do a if we'll match, we'll switch g dot game state, and then we'll just say case right when or case left when will do different things. I mean, it'll be identical except for which person we're sending them back the whole thing. So we need to figure out how to make it so that on the screen, real big, it says you win or you lose, and then give them a link to go back to the homepage. And I'm realizing that I don't know how to do that. There's definitely something to that I should be thinking about. Because, let's see. in this update function, alright, now I'm thinking of like 3 different things. This is bad for content. Actually, this works just fine. So when they call the update func, ooh, this song kind of slaps. Okay. Sorry, these songs slap too much. I'm like losing my mind over here. So this only executes this game state template and then sends it when they ask for an update. So we need to figure out some way to indicate that the game has been won. So, oh, this isn't what I wanted. So if I open up game state or templates / game state.temple.css, all we have is a CSS block, and it doesn't say, there's no way to indicate who's won. So I guess what we could do, we could add in another very large text, and then we can just tell the CSS, hey, don't do anything with that text except for when the game is over. Then we'll add in a big fat thing saying you win or you lose. I think that's probably the way to do it. So let's do a... let's just call it win. After content, before content. I am lost as to what's going on. Go run main.go. Let's get into a game. Localhost 8080. Glad I have the single player mode. This really helps out a lot. So if I just inspect it, then you'll see that what's editing all the time is this this thing. So this L and R, these are the scores, and these are inside of our screen class. So we have the game object L, game object R, and you'll notice there's, oh, these are the left and right paddles. SL and SR, that's right. So I think we could do another one of these that's just big and fat and right in the middle of the screen that says you win or you lose. And then it'll kind of just go from there. So we'll just make this so that there's a player message inside of the PONG game. Templates, PONG. So we'll just do another thing. We'll just call it a P class equals PM player message /P, and then we will need to do some CSS on the player message type, and we'll do some CSS on PM. So let's split this, and then we'll open up so I'm going to open up templates / what do we want to open up? Index.temple.html. And then inside of this great big style block, we'll have a dot player message. We'll say position absolute width 100%, height 100%. So that'll be fantastic. And then, did I call this player message? Yep. Then we'll open up templates / gamestate.temple.css, and then we'll say .pm : before content you win. And then I'll show you where I'm going with this in a second. So if I open up a new tab, I'm sorry, this is impossible to follow. I've put myself in a hell of not being able to describe anything that's going on because I half understand it. Go run main.go. Oh shit. All right, so that's not good. Where's it mad? Oh, I know what it is. It's trying to look up the game, and then it's getting really mad because my browser keeps asking for a game that doesn't exist. So we'll just reload that, and then now it won't do that. There we go. Yeah, that was not the error I was expecting. So this was supposed to have a message that popped up real big inside of my thing, but it didn't. And it's supposed to be here someplace inside a screen. Oh, scroll right. It didn't show up. So we need to update this player message for some reason. Why didn't we have that in there? Go run main.go. And then reload this. Single player mode. There we go. So there's our player message. So we need to make this massive. But let's just check something. If I delete this, or just delete all the content out of this, and then I go run main.go and reload it and go into single player mode, now there's nothing. So what I can do is I can give the player message as soon as the game is over, and I can determine you win or you lose based on server state. So this appears to be a decent hack for getting this, honestly. So we just need to figure out how to make it so that the size of the text fills up the screen. So this will just be like dot message, and then we'll just throw that into, get rid of that, vi main.go, and this thing's gonna be freaking the hell out until I kill it. So in the update func, he wants to execute the template against A, which is of type gamestate.gameResponse. So then we'll just throw in another thing called message, which will be empty. And then we'll go in here, we'll give it a message. And this will be fine. Code action, rearrange those fields. Main.go. So now we can send the user a message that will show up when it's running. So if I tab edit and open up terminal, go run main.go, then everything should work the same. Oh, that broke it. Why is it mad at me? Executing template can't evaluate field message in gamestate.gameResponse. What are you talking about? Gamestate. Oh, it's update game. It's not update game request that needed the message. It's game response. Ah, that was silly. There we go. Control C. Go run main.go. Unknown field message. Ah, comma. Main.go. This is not what we wanted. So we'll update the message in here someplace. Down here. So this will be, we'll do the same thing here. We'll say message, whatever, message, whatever. Actually, no, we don't need to do that. All right, so we'll declare a message here, and then if the right has won, then what we'll do is we'll say if the current player is the right player, so we say rec.player ID is equal to g.right player ID, then we'll say message equals you win, else message equals you lose. Then we copy this over here, paste this over here, and then we will say, change in a word, player ID is left player ID, then that'll work, and then the message will be set to message here. And then the game should kind of stop playing because it'll just short circuit, and hopefully the person will quit out. We can set a timer, and then if that timer's passed, maybe 10 seconds before it just stops working entirely and they have to reload the page, which will be fine. In fact, we'll say that. We'll say, you win. Reload the page to go again. Reload the page to go again. So then this should actually all just work. Go run main.go, localhost 8080, single player, and you just have to lose. Luckily the AI is basically unbeatable here. I mean, the AI really knows what's going on. So you just have to give it a second. This is fun content. How's everyone doing? Good. Good. Very good. Your mother. Seven, 8. 9. 10. All right, maybe it'll be one more after that. Maybe it's 11. Whatever. There you go. You lose, and it's stuck in the middle. Fantastic. So that worked. Ta-da! We have a win condition, and you just have to reload the page if you want to play again. So that works pretty well, honestly. Get status, get add -a. Let's open up to do.txt. We got the end condition done. Get add -a, get commit -m, add win lose condition. So that's fantastic. What else is in here? Nice landing page, mobile controls, fixed constant refresh, locks up div, speed up the ball as time goes on. Speed up the ball as time goes on sounds like more fun. VI. Something outside making a lot of noise. I'm going to go investigate. BRB. All right, no clue what that was. I am back. So let's make the game speed up as time goes on. So let's open up game state / game.go, and what we'll do is we have move balls. Delta equals float 64 times since g.updated times time scaling, and then we'll just do another one. We'll call it times, I don't know, time in match scaling, which will start at 1 and then go up very slowly as things go on. So in the game, we have this reset ball, which begins a match. So we'll say match start time. We'll call it time.time. So then every time we do this, we'll just say g.match start time equals time.now. And then what we'll do is we'll say time in match scaling equals 1 times time.since g.match start time. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Colon equals dot seconds. So now we'll just speed up, and this will be way too fast, but you know, this will start the, it'll be someplace to start. Tab edit, terminal, go run main.go, and then we will single player mode. And there we go. Oh, this is some gaming, dude. Oh. Oh man. Oh shit, you're right, I'm sorry. So basically it just goes to an unplayable speed almost immediately. Oh. All right. Let's get it going. Dude, this AI is too good. How does the AI know? Oh shit. And then let's let one through. So we'll get to 11, and you lose. You can't really see it, but whatever. We'll make it big at some point. So yeah, that seems to be working. We'll open up. No, we already have it open. So we need not one times. We want 1 plus, and then what? 1.0 plus. Oh, I'm trying to do that. So we'll add the time speed up amount thing, and then what we'll do is we will multiply this by some speed up during game constant, which will be const speed up during game constant float 64 equals 0.1. I think that'll be pretty reasonable. Go run main.go. That thing's mad at me, but we'll just go back to localhost 8080, playing single player mode. So now the game starts out relatively slow and playable, but it does get a little bit faster as time goes on. And we can tweak that for playability, or frankly just leave it here, because this will be fun. This game is not meant to be good or waste a lot of time. This is meant to be a proof of concept that you can make a game using HTMX, and it's damn near playable. It's so close to playable. I mean, it's crap, but it's playable. So this feels much more reasonable. So that's good. So I suppose we'll probably work on the styling to make sure. Yeah, this is fine. So we'll quit that. Control C out of that. We'll open back up to-do.txt. What else do we have in here? Speed of the ball as time goes on. Nice landing page, mobile controls, fixed constant refresh, locks up div. So I guess mobile controls are gonna be the next thing. So, yeah. Either that or I make the win condition. I style that a little bit. Let's do that. Templates / PONG dot, no, not template, PONG. Index.temple.hutml. So the player message, position absolute, width 100, height 100. I suppose the easiest way is to just play single player mode and use the CSS editor. We'll play a single player mode and then I'll lose. Alright, this is actually gonna take too long. Game state, game.go. We'll make it const score to win int equals 1 for now, and then we'll do score to win, score to win. Shit, there we go. Go run, reload, single player. Get the hell out of here. There we go. So it says you lose. It's tiny. But let's go into the old style editor in here. Style. This style. Let's see. Body, div, everything. Screen. Player message. Okay, so how do I make the text size bigger? Text. Shadow. Width. How do I make the text big? Make text big CSS. CSS font size. That's what you want. Font size EM. Is there a way to make it just be like 100%? 10 VW. We'll try that. Font size 10 VW. You lose 20 VW. Let's go 15 VW. So I make this bigger. Will it be bigger? You lose. There we go. So that's all we needed. Font size equals 15 VW. Comma E. Let's get rid of that. Control C, A, Control C, clear, comma E, templates / index.temple.hutml. We'll do a font dash size 15 VW, 15 Volkswagens, go run main.go, localhost 8080, single player, let the game win itself. You lose. Fantastic. So that's all we needed there. Get status, get add -a, get commit -m. Let's see. Speed up game as time goes on. Also do better styling on win/lose condition. Git push origin main SSH. Let's SSH in. Let's give the players the newest version. Tmux attach. Control C. Go run main.go. Control BD. Exit. Fantastic. So now if you go to what's it called? https://collab.npmail.com. You will get the game. So I just posted that in the chat, so you can play the game, the newest version. So that's fantastic. To-do.txt. What else we got? Mobile controls. Nice landing page. Fix constant refresh locks up div. So let's try mobile controls. See how that is. So let's open up templates /pong.temple.html. So what we'll do is we'll make it so that wherever you press on the screen we could do two. We could do an up and down, but then holding it won't work really well. Or we can do like 6 of them, and then whichever portion of across the screen, it'll just instantly warp your paddle to it. I think that second option is going to be a little bit more playable. So what we'll do is we'll just do a div class equals we'll call it we'll do 10 of these. So we'll say class equals well, how do we do that? I guess we put an anchor tag in the middle that inside it that takes up some portion of the space. I really need a web dev here. That's my problem. I don't have any web dev people here. I'm definitely gonna need web dev to help out making the index page a lot better. What else do we have? Nice landing controls. This is all web dev stuff. I don't know how to do web dev stuff. I got rid of all the backend tasks. You know what, frankly? I think I'm just going to be done. I think this was a good stream. I think I got a lot done. I think the game is much more playable. What's here? Oh, yeah.